Imagine waking up every morning with legs that feel sturdy, powerful, and full of vitality. The days of muscle weakness, excruciating cramps, and the worry about falling could become distant memories with the right nutritional support. What if I told you that the leg pain, weakness, and instability you've been experiencing isn't just old age but might be simple nutrient deficiencies you can fix? Today, I'm sharing the 8 essential nutrients that are scientifically proven to rebuild leg strength, prevent painful cramps, and help you move confidently again. Most people are missing at least 2 of these. Stick around to discover which ones you might need. Over the past 15 years working with seniors, I've seen how the right nutrients can transform mobility almost like magic. I'm going to break down exactly which vitamins and minerals your legs desperately need, why they work, and the fastest ways to get them into your system. And make sure you stay until number 8. It's the most commonly overlooked nutrient that could be causing those nighttime leg cramps. Let's start with vitamin D, the powerhouse behind leg strength that 80% of seniors are missing. Vitamin D acts directly on muscle fibers to maintain strength in your legs. By age 70, seniors produce 75% less vitamin D from sunlight compared to younger adults. Extensive research shows that proper vitamin D levels can reduce falls by 20%, which is significant for maintaining independence. Margaret, 78, had given up her daily walks due to leg weakness. After just 3 months of proper vitamin D supplementation, she regained enough strength to walk confidently again. You can boost your vitamin D intake by spending 15 to 20 minutes in direct sunlight several times weekly to stimulate natural production. You can also include fatty fish, fortified milk, and egg yolks in your diet regularly. Most seniors benefit from taking 1,000 to 2,000 IU daily as supplements. Ask your doctor for testing to confirm what's suitable for you. Next is B12. The nerve protector that maintains the critical connection between your brain and legs. You might experience tingling or pins and needles sensations in your feet and legs as an early warning sign. Progressing symptoms include numbness, poor balance, and decreased positional awareness where you no longer instinctively know where your feet are without looking. What's concerning is that up to 20% of seniors are deficient despite eating a balanced diet. B12 maintains your nerves' protective coating. Think of it like insulation around electrical wires. Without it, signals to your legs become unreliable, making every step uncertain. You'll find B12 primarily in animal products including meat, fish, eggs, and dairy. Due to absorption issues, many seniors need supplements or regular B12 injections to maintain adequate levels. When testing, look for levels above 350 pg/ml in blood tests for optimal nerve function. If nighttime leg cramps wake you up in agony, you need to know about magnesium, the mineral that stops muscle spasms. Magnesium acts as the body's natural muscle relaxant, preventing those painful contractions. It carefully balances calcium, which causes muscle contraction, ensuring your muscles can relax properly. One of its most important functions is calming overactive nerves that would otherwise trigger painful muscle spasms in your legs. Studies show a remarkable 50% reduction in both leg cramp frequency and severity when magnesium levels are optimized through proper supplementation. The reasons you might be low on magnesium are because chronic stress rapidly depletes your magnesium reserves, leaving your muscles vulnerable to cramping. Many common medications like diuretics flush magnesium out of your system without replacing it. The modern diet, high in processed foods, contains very little of this essential mineral compared to whole foods. Here's a valuable tip. Include dark leafy greens, nuts, with almonds being particularly rich sources. Various seeds and legumes regularly in your meals to boost your magnesium intake naturally. Take 200 to 400 milligrams about an hour before bedtime, when cramps most commonly occur. Choose magnesium citrate or glycinate forms for best absorption, especially if you have digestive sensitivities. Quick question. How many of you have experienced leg cramps at night? Drop a comment below and let me know which of these nutrients you're most interested in trying. Now let's continue with nutrient number 4, which many doctors never mention. Potassium is the electrolyte that powers muscle contraction. When levels drop, your legs literally lose their electrical charge. Your legs might feel unusually heavy when standing up from a chair. You could notice your muscles tremble or shake during simple activities like climbing stairs. Many seniors experience weakness that mysteriously comes and goes throughout the day, not realizing potassium fluctuations are the cause. Diuretics, commonly called water pills, flush potassium out of your system while controlling blood pressure. Other blood pressure medications can significantly affect potassium levels through their action on the kidneys. What's concerning is these medications rarely come with warnings about potassium supplementation needs. Studies show that seniors with optimal potassium levels experience nearly 30% fewer falls than those with low levels, directly impacting independence and safety. But don't worry, here's how you can boost those potassium levels. Start your day with yogurt topped with sliced banana for a potassium-rich breakfast combination. Include potatoes with the skin left on, fresh avocados, spinach salads, various beans, and salmon in your weekly meal rotation for sustained potassium intake. Here's a bonus tip just for you. Include potassium-rich foods at each meal rather than loading up once a day for consistent leg strength throughout your waking hours. This steady supply keeps the battery charged all day. While potassium powers your muscle contractions, there's a critical problem we haven't addressed yet. Even with perfect electrical signaling from potassium, your legs will still feel weak and unstable without a solid foundation to work from. That's where our next nutrient comes in. It's the structural powerhouse that simultaneously strengthens two different systems in your legs. And it might explain why so many seniors feel unsteady despite trying other solutions. Calcium creates a double benefit, strengthening both bones and muscles simultaneously. It builds essential bone density to prevent fractures in weight-bearing leg bones. It simultaneously enables proper muscle contraction needed for stability when walking or standing. What many don't realize is that after age 50, bone breakdown naturally outpaces new bone formation, making calcium intake increasingly important. Studies show that those maintaining adequate calcium intake experienced 35% fewer stress fractures in their legs compared to those with poor intake, a significant difference in fracture prevention. Here's a secret. Pair calcium with weight-bearing exercise like walking or gentle resistance training. This combination signals exactly where calcium is needed most in your leg bones, directing resources to the areas under the most stress. Also include dairy products, dark leafy greens, canned sardines with the soft bones, almonds, calcium-set tofu, and fortified plant milks in your regular diet for diverse calcium sources. I also have an absorption trick. Take no more than 500 milligrams of calcium at once since your body cannot effectively absorb larger amounts in a single dose. Pair calcium with vitamin D to increase absorption by up to 80%, maximizing the benefit from the calcium you consume. This partnership between calcium and vitamin D is why they work so much better together than either one alone. Now that we've built strong bones and muscles with calcium, there's still a crucial missing piece. You see, even the strongest leg structure won't function properly without adequate blood flow delivering oxygen and nutrients. Many seniors experience cold feet, swelling, and fatigue because their circulation is compromised. Our next nutrient acts like a natural highway system for your legs, opening up blood vessels that have narrowed with age. In fact, clinical studies show it can improve how far you can walk without pain by 26%. Imagine what that could mean for your daily life. Vitamin E acts as your natural circulation booster, addressing those cold feet, swollen ankles, and heavy legs. Vitamin E protects blood vessels from damage that naturally accumulates with age, maintaining their flexibility. It prevents dangerous clotting that can reduce blood flow to leg muscles during activity. By improving oxygen delivery to muscles, it reduces fatigue during walking or standing. Its anti-inflammatory properties reduce inflammation in both veins and arteries throughout your legs. Clinical research shows a 26% increased walking distance without pain when vitamin E levels are optimized. Imagine shopping or taking neighborhood walks without your legs giving out prematurely. Include sunflower seeds, almonds, where just a handful provides half your daily needs, fresh spinach, ripe avocados, and olive oil in your regular diet for sustained vitamin E intake. Vitamin E combines with omega-3 fatty acids from fish, flaxseed, or walnuts for comprehensive protection against both inflammation and oxidative damage, a combination that works better than either nutrient alone. I call this the circulation power pair for leg health. With improved circulation from vitamin E delivering oxygen to your leg tissues, we've solved another piece of the puzzle. But here's something most people don't realize. Your legs contain an intricate network of connective tissues that hold everything together, like the cables on a suspension bridge. When these connections weaken, no amount of muscle strength or bone density can prevent instability. That's where our next nutrient comes in. It rebuilds this critical internal scaffolding and could be the missing link for those who've tried everything else without success. Let me show you how vitamin C can restore the stability you've been missing. Vitamin C strengthens the tendons connecting muscles to bones, providing stability during movement. It reinforces the ligaments around knee and ankle joints that frequently experience wear and tear. Research shows it accelerates healing of micro-injuries in leg tissues by approximately 20%. This translates to reduced recovery time after walking or exercise, especially important as we age. Your leg's entire support network, tendons, ligaments, and fascia all depend on vitamin C for ongoing maintenance and repair as you use your legs daily. Incorporate citrus fruits, fresh strawberries, colorful bell peppers, steamed broccoli, and ripe tomatoes into your meals regularly for natural vitamin C intake. Your body absorbs smaller amounts of vitamin C more efficiently than large doses. Spread your intake throughout the day instead of consuming it all at once for maximum benefit. With vitamin C strengthening your leg's support structures, we've addressed almost every component of leg health. But there's one final critical issue that could be sabotaging all your efforts. You see, you could be taking calcium supplements religiously and still not getting the benefits because it's going to the wrong places in your body. This last nutrient works like a GPS system, directing calcium exactly where it needs to go instead of letting it build up in your arteries. Without this final piece, you might be wasting much of your calcium intake or even causing harm. Let me introduce you to the nutrient that completes the leg health puzzle. Vitamin K, the traffic director for calcium that ensures it strengthens your bones instead of clogging your arteries. Vitamin K1 comes primarily from plants and supports essential blood clotting functions. Vitamin K2 is more effective specifically for bone health and has a longer half-life in the body, actively directing calcium into bone tissue and away from arteries. Vitamin K activates osteocalcin, a specialized protein that acts like a magnet, binding calcium directly to your leg bones where you need it most for structural support. Clinical studies show that seniors with higher vitamin K intake experience up to 30% fewer fractures, particularly in the weight-bearing leg bones that support your entire body weight. For vitamin K1, focus on dark leafy greens like kale and spinach in your regular meals. For the more specialized K2, include fermented foods, aged cheeses like Gouda, and egg yolks several times weekly. If you take blood thinners like warfarin, don't avoid vitamin K completely. Instead, maintain consistent intake levels and work with your doctor to adjust medication accordingly for the best balance of benefits. These 8 nutrients work together like an orchestra, each playing its part in maintaining strong, stable legs. Vitamin D strengthens muscles. B12 protects nerves. Magnesium prevents cramps. Potassium enables proper contraction. Calcium builds foundation. Vitamin E boosts circulation. Vitamin C maintains connective tissues, and vitamin K directs calcium to bones. Your legs require this complete nutritional system. With the right nutrients, you can maintain your independence and enjoy activities without pain or worry. Which of these nutrients do you think you might be missing? Let me know in the comments. And if you want more videos on maintaining independence and vitality as you age, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and here's to strong, stable legs that carry you through life with confidence.